Yeah, this is Law Dog.
And this is Leon.
Yeah,
Welcome to our foolishness.
that's right.
How you doing?
Hey, I'm all right, man. Hanging in there. How about you?
I'm dealing with all this strife.
Oh yeah,
All right, so
a lot
What
of
do-
shit. Not enough time, right?
never enough time. What are we dipping into first? Why don't you bring us into that?
You hear anything about that Dylann Roof guy?
That's gonna be a real bad controversial thing, man. Like, sure he's been found guilty, but like, is that just enough? What do? You got a white guy, a white child, right? In this situation, I think you were talking want to steal your thing on this one. Like 50 years ago, he'd have walked for
Walked.
same exact thing.
All white jury. What do you know to make up his jury by any chance?
You know what? No, I should have done the homework on that one.
Yeah, we did. Sorry.
Oh, well, there's a thing called Google. If you like, we can leave a description in the link below.
But I'm sure he's probably got a mostly white juror, which doesn't matter.
I said that ass backwards. We can leave we can leave the link in the description below.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Tomato, tomato, potato, potato.
But no, no, it's a lot of things to it. First off, like you were saying, this guy would have walked 50 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Now, I'm not the guy that's going to be out there throwing shade and hate, saying, well, let's hang his ass now. I mean, he's a kid. Like that's.
And he definitely has problems.
Oh yeah, I mean,
you see his haircut?
yeah, but that gets into another. This guy just caught that. That brings another thing. Like I'm watching the news, and I guess because he decided to represent himself into a lot of the whatever's going on. I don't know. God, whatever. Because he decided to represent himself, they said he's probably mentally unstable. I don't have a problem with him being mentally unstable. I mean, you can probably see that. I have a problem that the media is already pushing him to be mentally like if I was to go to court and someone was to say, what is your opinion on this? And I was a given, they would say, are you a professional in that field? They would say, no, I'm not. I was like, well, then we don't care. Why is it that Fox News, CNN, any media sources, and believe it or not, they're not all liberal. Most of them are owned by conservative.
But they're all the same.
It's all the same thing.
They're all owned by the same people.
The same aggregator, the same money. It's all the same guy. It's just that they get paid to hoot and holler at each other.
Yeah.
So, oh fuck.
Cause division. That's what it's about.
Yeah.
Yeah. But getting back on that Dylann Roof character, man. I mean, he took a lot of lives, and I believe that he wants to be a martyr for the cause.
But you're getting that awkward area. I'm not going to be that guy that jumps to the bandwagon and say, it's like, well, justice and killing. It's not about that.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying kill him, but I'm saying that I think he wants to die for the cause of white supremacy.
Well, no, and there's people that'll say, well, kill his ass, yes. And what he did is totally bad.
Yeah.
At the same time, he still, one could argue, I hate making this argument, one could argue he had a bad enough situation. I mean, this isn't normal. This isn't normal level anything. No one sits in the church and waits for an hour and
House
then
of God.
in the house of God and then kills, was it 9 people?
11.
11.
Yeah.
No one does that. And especially someone that's not, there's a lot of things that go on with this. I don't want to sit there and just say, okay, we'll throw him in jail and let him rot. He's obviously never going to be able to.
I think we should throw him in jail and let him rot.
I feel, yeah, but he's mentally gone.
Yeah, I know. But you still, right? We either throw him in jail or we put him in an institution and let him rot.
But then, like,
it's the same shit, right?
Yes and no. It shows a problem with jail. Like, okay, jail is supposed to be all about rehabilitation.
Yeah, but he's too far gone.
He is gone. But it's the effort. It's the same way.
We can't let him be back on the street.
You can't. But he has that right. This is fucked up.
Yeah, right.
He has.
Other 11 people.
I agree.
Don't they got a right to live and worship in the house of God without getting mowed down?
And they do. And see the thing, I'm not saying what he did. He is totally wrong, but I mean, if there's a chance of getting something good to come out of this man's head, I doubt it. I totally doubt. That's the thing. I doubt it.
Yeah.
But it's the same way. Like if I murdered a person, you see me with the gun, you see me pull the trigger, you see the person die.
Yeah.
The same way I'm 100% guilty, I have a right to a trial.
Of course.
And I think, he's 100% guilty.
Oh, yeah.
But if there's any means that it's not so much for the public, but if he could be stabilized for his own sake, so maybe one day as an adult, he can truly understand how badly he fucked up.
Oh, he gonna understand.
Oh, they're gonna put it in his ass.
Yeah, man. Super athletes. They genetically enhance these motherfuckers now, man.
They're gonna enhance his butthole. That's what they're gonna do.
The motherfucker be scraping the ground now. Oh, sparks flying.
Built for distance and speed.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
I feel for that young boy.
So no, it's I don't know. I feel like this is one of those ones that go on for days.
Yeah.
All right, what else you got?
Since we've been talking about a little bit of this white supremacy shit, let's talk about that guy that choked out that little boy in Texas.
Oh, that's a good one. Now I don't know if you heard about this. So a 7-year-old boy, 7-year-old kid. All right, he's being a kid doing childish things. He's throwing a piece of paper.
Nah, he was accused of throwing a piece of paper.
Okay, so he's accused, and this plays into it. So he's accused of throwing a piece of paper at an older white man.
Or just littering in general, supposedly.
Well, a grown-ass white man. It doesn't matter if it was an older white man. It's a grown man.
Man.
And so the guy proceeds to choke. So you gotta get the visual here. So imagine someone my size. I'm like over 200 pounds. Imagine me, I don't know if you know any kids, but imagine me putting these right around somebody's neck, a 7-year-old's neck, and wringing the fuck out of that kid's neck.
What's the average weight for a 7-year-old boy?
Maybe somewhere between 40 to 70 pounds, maybe 100 at the biggest.
Not even. My daughter's 13 and she's 100.
So that's what it is. So you imagine he's choking the fuck out of this kid, and the cops get there. Now, the first thing you think, okay, cops are going to fix this shit. They take the boy into custody, and
actually, before we even take the kid into custody, the police questions the mother instead of arresting the man and questioning why the boy's littering.
Right. So we've got at this situation. So you gotta imagine it. So we've got a mother and her child. All right, and a man that the cops are called because this man is choking a child. This man is so far. He's no handcuffs, no nothing. He's literally just sitting there.
able to walk back in his house like he did nothing wrong.
And they're detaining the mother and the child. All right.
Yeah, it escalated into some. But I tell you something. If that was my 7-year-old kid, I wouldn't even went to the police. I'd have dealt with your ass. You would either got your ass whooped or they'd be putting chalk around your ass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Honestly,
you don't be choking on no 7-year-old kid. What's wrong with you? Choke a grown man.
If he goes to jail, he won't go to jail.
He's not going to go to jail.
That's the fuck shit.
They're probably, like I say, if it goes to trial, they'll do like they do on white supremacy. They'll get 12 jurors, that's white. It's all, he's justified in choking a 40-pound helpless little boy.
Yeah, shit. I should probably.
If it was the other way around, boy, it'd be hell to pay.
Oh, yeah.
They would have arrested that man, probably beat him on the way to the.
Oh, you seen it? I can call the cops right now and say there's a black kid out here with a gun, and it could be one of those little pop guns. Yeah. Cops literally haven't like they're pulling up guns out the damn window, pop, pop, pop. Haven't stopped driving. They're shooting the kid in the park. They'll do it.
Cleveland. Now, I can't think of his name right now off the top, but yeah, poor boy. They gonna lie about it, but thank God for cameras and social media. See, now you don't have to be fooled and manipulated with these lies.
Hey, one other side note, real quick. I don't know if you can notice, but you can see his black ass today. I put a special light out here for somebody. I'm being real passive aggressive right now. Mighty passive aggressive. Oh, he knows who he is. Yeah, you know who you are. Anyhow, that's it. You can see your black ass. But
I'm black and blue today.
There you go, Michigan. I don't even follow sports. I follow Star Wars.
Yeah, I don't really. I mean, I really don't even follow TV anymore.
Well, it's all the same animal. It's all like chewed up and digested the same way.
Yeah.
But now
cable is so expensive though.
It's expensive and it's overrated. Like, how is it that first of all, like, there's no competition. So
Yeah, monopoly.
Yeah, we're out here. We got Spectrum now. Used to be Bright House.
Yep.
What's the point of them even advertising for who they are when I don't have another option?
Yep.
So I can go with satellite, but I gotta go.
Keep raising the price. You paying
nothing.
almost $200 for just basic cable almost, and then they sit there and listen to a bunch of lies. Man, I don't want to hear that shit.
And they keep getting it. For me, the only thing they've got me on is that damn internet. They've got that.
Internet is good.
That sweet, reliable ass internet.
Internet is good.
Internet's great. Yeah.
But the media, fuck them.
Yeah. They
all they do is spread lies and they divide people. Now that I know what I know, I hate the media. I used to watch MSNBC, which is the liberal part of the news, and I used to watch Melissa Harris Perry on the. It come on Saturdays and Sundays between 10 and 12, I believe. But they wanted her to push an agenda, which all those news, political news does, and she wouldn't push her an agenda. So eventually they fired her, or she quit, resigned, or whatnot. Ever since then, I stopped watching it.
Is that MF still recording?
Is it still recording?
I don't know.
I think it is.
Okay, it is. I see it now. I don't know why I couldn't see that.
I thought it would cut off.
We're going to keep doing that because I'm bad at this. I'm better than the others.
Yeah, well.
Passive aggressive. No, but the media's bad. Pretty much they're all designed to point and counterpoint specific things. They're polarizing. They either want to make you either you're on the Black Lives Matter movement or you're totally against it. Yeah. Like there's no gray area. There's no one that can say, hey, well, there's things here, there's things here. And maybe there is, maybe there isn't. But that's not the way the media sets it up.
No, they set it up as long as you black, you part of Black Lives Matter.
Yep. And they turn Black Lives Matter. I don't even, why is it so hard to understand that? No one is saying, all right, I'm not going to sit here and say with the Black Lives Matter movement that Black Lives matter more than other lives. No one is saying that. What we're saying is that black folks are getting mowed down in the streets at an alarming rate, but not just by anybody, but by the people that are supposed to protect. The people sworn to protect them, and they're just pop, 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 pop. Just
and then you know what because we have a compadre that says that police kill whites also, and that is true, but a lot of these cops that kill people of color, they're not even being charged. Yeah, it is. So they're walking away scotch-free. Where them police that kill the whites, they go to jail. They go to trial. They go to jail. They have a civil suit. They lose everything.
Yeah, but, I mean, it's one of those things like, all the facts may not be 100% available for all of these cases, but honestly, if you do cursory glances, just a mild amount of common sense applied to investigating what's going on, and you'll see it. There's no way you can't. It's bad. Yeah. That's just one I'll get into another time. I don't want to use up all the time talking about that. I kind of wanted to touch on something related to what we're doing. This is off the cuff. Because people probably see this, and the first thing they think is, what the fuck are these guys doing these videos for? It's like, I don't see them running out there starting a militia, changing the world, putting on that anonymous V for Vendetta mask, running out there and upheaving the social system. Well, here's the thing. It's just two of us. If we were to do that, we'd be gunned down in the streets.
Yeah. You gotta have a military to do kind of the stuff that...
The idea is to unite people and get people to say, maybe there is something wrong. It's just that spark, that ignition of an idea saying, maybe there's a problem. Maybe if I take one more look at that story I just saw on the news, the polarized news, the biased news, not liberally biased, not conservatively biased, but biased. If you're a conservative, you're going to lean that way. If you're liberal, you're going to lean the other way.
But we need to start being more objective also. I've had with the videos that we've been producing and stuff, a lot of times people, they'll get mad at you or they'll have an opinion and don't even watch the whole video. And we got to learn to, at least, if we don't agree on it or not, at least listen to everything that's being said and be objective and just have that mindset to basically just listen,
That's a big thing. Communication is key, and a lot of us are brought up trying to stay away from that. You know, as a kid, I was brought up in rural North Carolina, and you know, you were told to keep to yourself. Don't spill the beans. Don't say anything to anybody. We got to get out of that mindset, man. We got to understand that if we're going to be one race of people, one human race, we got to act like it. You know, it's not going to be, well, I think this is how black people are because I believe it. I'm just going to stay in my bubble and assume it's the truth. It can't be that way.
Yeah, we are humans, and that's why a lot of times I don't even talk about the white supremacy, black, white, this, because I know deep in my heart, especially now that I'm getting older and wiser, is that we don't have this issue. It is an issue of black and white, but it's what the people at the top, and not all of them, but the majority of them, it's just a system designed for division. You know, and not even just the wealthy and we got evil people in this world, you know, that's wealthy and with wealth begets greed and arrogance. And with greed and arrogance is the evilness and it'll be consumed, you know. But this is not really about black and white, rich and poor. It's about good and evil. And we got evil people out here that want to control the world and want to make sure people live a horrible way. I mean, we got a family out here that's worth trillions of dollars. Why do we got so many homeless people out here? Why is the world so fucked up? If they got this money and this means to be able to change the world, but instead of changing the world for good, they change the world for bad and for evil. You know, it's unjust. And that's why I say it's not about black, white, rich or poor. It's really we have a evil group of people, and a lot of them are part of the elite because they put on systems that'll keep you from striving for greatness.
Yeah, it's
and we should expose it and speak out about it. You know, didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you good to go. Hell.
Yeah.
But now I'm looking at the time. Oh no, we still got some time.
Yeah.
All right, so
I just think we should just speak out. It's a lot of stuff that goes on, you know, and they make a lot of money off our misfortunes, which is unfortunate, you know.
Yeah, no, the biggest example of that is for-profit prison.
Yeah.
It's honestly that's one of those things that should never have existed. There's no reason that you can say, all right, we're punishing these people and we're going to benefit from the punishment. Like that alone, it sounds horrible. I mean, granted, yeah, the taxpayers, we do have to pick up the cost of that. But simultaneously, why is it that someone is benefit? Let's break it down like this. It's essentially saying if we have a prison full of guys that murdered, we'll just say one person. That's a trivial way of putting it. For every dollar they make off of that person, it's still like making $1 off of that person that was murdered. Yeah. But that's okay because it's not. I'm not paying taxes on this guy who's making a fake fucking Prada hat in jail because he murdered a guy. I don't have to pay taxes on that. It's for-profit prison is essentially like blood money. Yeah. But fucking what do I know?
And then they're trying to criminalize every damn thing. Like I was telling you earlier, they're trying to make it now where if you're school age and you get in a fight, they charge you with a felony. What is that? That's so that boy can't go or girl can't go and get him a decent job when he get of age. So then he gets caught up in the system. You
have to follow the path of the criminal.
Yeah.
And by that, it is true is that you're not going to have a regular job. You have to involve yourself in criminal activities.
Yeah, in the underworld.
You have to be in a for-profit prison.
Yeah.
It's
and it's sad because we got evil people again out there making these laws, and they know what they're doing. You know, they know exactly what they're doing. This world would run great if we got rid of a lot of these bankers and a lot of these politicians that's passing these laws to criminalize a lot of stuff and have these people doing a lot of this evil shit that they wouldn't do if they could live a decent life. You know, because a lot of us out here trying to survive. I mean, you know, we can judge this guy, judge that guy. At the end of the day, that guy gotta do the best he can for him and his family. And if he can't do it the honest way, he gonna do it the crooked way, and it's unfortunate.
Yeah, it's like that adage about stealing a loaf of bread to feed your family. I mean, and you've seen on job applications, if no place is going to hire you because you've got a felony record, and those felonies are odd as hell. I was seeing something. There's a guy, he couldn't get a job because he had felony drug possession, which up until a few years ago, that could be anything between over a gram of marijuana, which is legal in several states now, to maybe he was possession with an intent to sell. It's a vague area. Simultaneously, a sex predator felony offender can still get a job over the guy that has a drug offense. Why is that? Well, if I'm black, I'm more likely to sell drugs than to be sexually offended.
But you know, you put on an interesting topic that we can go on to as far as sexual predatory or whatever. But you know, they label sex predators all as one. And what I mean is, I hate sex offenders. There's no way in the world you should be taking no pussy. There's no way in the world you should be raping no young girl or any woman at that. Be a man and charm them out that pussy.
There you go. I have the time to give it to you.
Yeah, give it, and that's what I'm saying. But aside from that, we got a lot of these people getting charged with these sexual predator, let's just say high schooler, 16 years old.
You get charged with a statutory rape or
real
rape. You get charged with some kind of sex crime. That's
not really a sex crime. He's 16, she's 15 or 17, and then now you're a sexual predator because essentially age of consent is a certain age to a certain age, which they're only a year apart. I don't see any crime in that.
And when you go to jail for that, your life is over.
Yeah.
Like even if you can get out of jail, we'll say you get charged, go to jail for a while, something happens, it's appealed, you let go. That's still there. People will still see you, even if you are cleared of that charge. If they see that charge, you're still a sex offender. It could be any number of things. You could be accused of rape, convicted, and then released because they found new evidence showing that was a lie.
People gonna still look at you as a sex offender.
You're still a sex offender.
Yeah.
We need to. It's a lot of
systems. There's a lot of issues. There's a lot of things that need to be changed and talked about. You know, because I was even gonna mention where a lot of these girls, I guess because of the hormones, they start to look like women.
Yeah.
I mean, like I'm talking about like 14, 15-year-olds that may look like grown women. And I'm not saying that because a lot of us as grown men, we know because the conversation.
I know what this guy's saying.
No, but,
I didn't say it.
No, but what I'm saying is on a serious note, one night encounter. Now, if you've been messing with this girl for 4 months and you don't know that this girl is a teenager, then shame on you. They should lock you up. But I'm talking about like maybe a one night encounter. You didn't went to the club. They didn't let her in the club because she looks like she's 30. They don't ID.
Not the broads.
No, they don't ID the broads.
They'll ID me twice before I go to the bathroom.
Yeah. And a lot of times they'll let the woman in there that's younger, and you remember the 18 for the women and the 21 for the guys.
Yeah,
those type of clubs. Well, anyways, let's just say you're a debonair young player in there, 25 maybe, and you get this girl in there that you think maybe 18, but she's got some big ass 38 triple G's and shit.
What are you supposed to do with that?
Got the big old hips and
the first thing you think about, she's got 2 or 3 kids at home. It's like, why should I worry?
Yeah, she's 23 years old. Why would I question that? She's in this club. This club is over 21, and then you knock her off, and you find out this girl is like 17, and then she tells her mother, which is where's the mother at? She's hanging out 2, 3 in the morning at some club. And so now she's worried about her daughter messing with some 25-year-old when she shouldn't have even been in the club in the first place. So now all of a sudden she's pressing charges on you with some 25-year-old thinking that you messing with somebody that's your age, and come to find out she's a teenager.
I'm sure the mother dropped her off across the street, so they just went to different clubs on different sides
some
of
of
the
them
same
going
street.
into the same club, messing with the same guys. You fucking motherfucking friends.
Well,
it's sad, man. We got some epidemics. These raggedy bitches, man, y'all gotta be less raggedy this year.
Ooh.
You got to.
Gotta be clean in 2017.
Ah.
I'll try to put some kind of graphic up for that. It'll be like a hairless vag. Okay, I'm not gonna spoil it.
But it's a lot of these women, man, ain't what they used to be, man. You know, a lot of these black conscious people talk about queens, man. We ain't got no queens no more. We got very few queens. Y'all gotta stop gassing these women up and putting them on pedestals, because, you know, until they get their shit together, man, you can't be calling these women queens when they're not taking care of the kids, they're not cooking, they're not cleaning, they're using the kids as pawns. You know, they're using kids as a way to get a free ride through the system of the white man. Yeah. And I don't like it. I speak out against it because I'm dealing with the same issues, but as far as being a single father. So yeah, I really take an offense and take it personal when a motherfucker put a woman up on a high pedestal when she's trash.
That's a lot of them.
Yeah.
No, but that comes to we'll talk about it on a later time. We're running out of actual space here, but I do want to say that a lot of that has to do with the media. And in this regard, if we're allowed to promote black females, black women as these raggedy bitches that we address so many times, as these women that are only good to twerk and shake their asses and do this, and you show that to the kids and they believe, hey, I can be a stripper when I'm older.
I can be a star. They make it good to be a hoe. And it's not.
You don't see that in the white community. You might see one or two, but generally, turn on the movie. Yeah. Tell me what the jobs that the white people have versus the jobs that the black people have. Black guys janitor, black guys unemployed, black guys in jail, white guys a doctor, lawyer, some kind of odd job that you've never heard of, but apparently it allows you to get like a $300,000 house,
be a spy,
and be home. He's a spy. Like the white guys are always
Mission Impossible.
Have we had a black James Bond yet?
We wanted them. They say he was too hood.
Well, there you go.
I'm
sorry. He's a great actor, but he's just he's too urban for what James Bond. I don't even know. He's not even an urban guy.
I know.
Like he was in was it the last season? One of the seasons of The Office, and I think he's a very professional guy.
You talk about Idris Elba?
Yeah. He's I don't know.
They just don't think that James Bond should be a black man. That's all that is.
Well, I don't know.
That's like even when they and I'm glad us blacks, we need to that movie with the Egyptians that flopped. I'm glad we make those movies flop. If they don't make sense and they contradict history, don't watch that shit. Let it flop.
Let it flop.
Let it flop. You talking about some white Egyptians, man? I get tired of that shit. Yeah, well, you know, nothing out of Africa is white. We know some friends that they go to the beach and they burnt the fuck up. So what you think they're gonna do in Africa?
I don't know. It's probably just burst right in the flames.
Yeah, like a vampire or some shit.
Fuck it. But anyway, let's get out of here.
Yeah. And I ain't trying to be racist or not.
Not trying. It just happens.
I love all y'all. I love all y'all.
All right. But for right now, this is Leon.
Law Dog.
And this is our foolishness. And we'll see you guys.
Continue to listen.
Yeah.